If you guys are looking to get a stacked NBA 2K account or to get your badges grinded, make sure to hit up GoatPlug on Instagram. His link will be in the description. Alright, before we go too far into this video, I want to make sure that I go over this, bro. We've been going so crazy with the subs, the views, the likes, everything. But somehow still 95% of y'all that are watching my videos aren't even subscribed. Hit that sub button for me. Y'all know I be going crazy. Hit that sub button for me.
I got digital dash camera with a I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I hide in the bins and pull out the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds, but drop on this hot. 400 degrees, I burned up the block. Burn out, make one call, they turn out. CC the gang, get the word out. When the shit getting hot, you the first out. Cover my wrist with a watch and I flood it with rocks. Now I look at the time all day. Be high, right through your block and I drop off the top and I know you can see my face. You my dog at the end, don't care what the bitch is.
Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here?
Yo, what's up with YouTube? It's your boy Fitz back in the video with yet another video. Today, I'm coming to you guys with the best PG build in the game. Now, this is arguably one of the best PG builds in the game. Now, with that being said, I'm not gonna lie. If you came in here thinking this was gonna be better than a two-way slashing playmaker, a facilitating finisher or something like that, I'm not gonna lie to you. I just ran out of video title ideas for these builds. I'm not gonna lie to you. So you did get clickbaited, but yeah, man, I'm gonna give you the best playmaking shot creator build in the game. I'm gonna give you 4 different ways to make it. So I'm gonna give you the way I would make it and 3 other ways, pretty much. And yeah, it's pretty much just that simple. We're gonna go over everything on this joint, the best bad setups for this joint, the best takeover for this joint. So yeah, man, without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into it. All right, so first things first, what you want to do is go for the position. The position you want to make this is obviously a point guard. Point guard is literally in the title. You got clickbaited. So yeah. All right, next is going to be the skill breakdown. The skill breakdown is going to be where you get like your Hall of Fame badges, your max caps for your attributes. And the pie chart you go for on this build is going to be the playmaking and shooting, pretty much the play chart pie chart. So yeah, man, you're gonna be getting shooting and playmaking Hall of Fame badges. All right, next for the physical profile, pretty simple for me. I'm going with the speed pie chart every single time when I build like this, that I'm not getting the craziest speed on it at all. So yeah, man, I'm going with that so I can be able to speed boost as fast as possible and have the fastest speed as possible. Because if you don't know how speed boosting works on this game, speed with ball is really the main thing. Now, if you're worried about like momentum and stuff like that, you really do need your ball handle to be as high as possible. But with that being said, I want my speed to be as high as possible because that's really the biggest factor on your speed with ball. Alright, so next we're going to be going over the attributes. So we got 4 different ways to make it. The first one we're going to go over is the one I would make. And the way I would make it is just so I can be able to have that interior defense as high as possible. And that's going to be max on this build. Now, with that being said, you're only taking a hit on 1 badge. Compared to all the other ones, you're only taking a hit on 1 badge. So, you're not taking a really big hit as usual when I be saying you should make it like this. But yeah, I'm just telling you right now, you want to take my advice on this. Because if you don't have a high interior defense, it's going to make your Intimidator that much more inconsistent. And this is going to be a build that if you can have as much defense as possible and badges, it's just going to make this build that much better. But yeah, man, for the finishing, close shot is not max, but it's at an 83. But the driving dunk, driving layup is max. Standing dunk, post hook is not touched. Shooting, we got mid-range, 3-pointer, free throw, all max. Post fade is at a 68 strictly. Is that a 68? Yeah, that's a 68 strictly to get the 20 shooting badges. Playmaking, we got pass accuracy, ball handle max. Then we got post moves at a 42nd strictly to be able to get that 20 playmaking. And then like I said, interior defense is going to be max. Perimeter defense, lateral quickness, steal, defensive rebound, all max. Then we got block at a 30 just to be able to get that 8 defensive rebound badges. So yeah, man, this is the way I would make it. In my opinion, this is the best way to make it, in my opinion. All right, next I got 3 different ways to make it, and these are gonna be pretty much like the most badges to my knowledge. Now, if you can get more badges in total than this, let me know. But to my knowledge, these are the most badges you can get on this build. So this is gonna be 4, 20, 22, and 7. The first one. So this is going to be pretty much the same thing on finishing, pretty much the same thing on shooting, except now on playmaking, instead of like 47, I think it was, on post moves. We have a 66, and then instead of an interior defense, we pretty much don't have that at all. And then the defensive rebound is at a 68 instead of a 70. So yeah, man, pretty much gonna be one less defensive badge, but instead of that, we're gonna have 2 extra playmaking badges. So this is gonna be pretty much like the playmaking one. If you want more, if you feel like you need more playmaking than shooting, this is the way you should make it. All right, next I got y'all with the most balanced one. This is gonna be pretty much the most balanced you can make it. You're gonna get 6 finishing, 20 shooting, 20 playmaking, and 7 defensive badges. So yeah, pretty much the finishing gonna be pretty much max close shot, max driving dunk, max driving layup, and pretty much standing dunk is at a 37 to be able to get those 6 finishing badges. I don't know if you go any lower, you can still have 6. 20 on the shooting, same thing for the shooting as usual. Playmaking is gonna be pretty much the same as the first one. Then for the defense, I pretty much just put up a little bit on the interior defense just so I can be able to have that on this build, because I feel like that's just that much more important, because you can't get no more. I couldn't get a badge point if I put it on anything else, so I tried to even out the defensive rebound and interior defense to be able to have that, be able to be as high as possible, because I'm telling you, you're gonna need interior defense, whether you make my the way I would make it or this one. So yeah. All right, and last but not least, this is gonna be pretty much like for the shooting. So we went over, for my style, I had the most defensive out of all 4. For the second one, it was playmaking. The third one was more finishing, but it was pretty much most balanced. And then this one is gonna be the most shooting that you're gonna see. So for the finishing, pretty much the same as the first one. Gonna have an 83 close shot, max driving dunk and driving layup, standing dunk and post hook not touch. Shooting pretty much everything maxed though. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much everything maxed. Yeah, I think that's all maxed to be able to get that 22 shooting. Playmaking, pass accuracy, ball handle both max, post moves at a 47, interior defense not touch, perimeter defense, lateral quickness, steal, all max, block, offensive rebound not touch, and then a 69 defensive rebound to be able to get those 7 defensive badges. And yeah, man, this is the best way to make it if you really want more shooting. So yeah, man, you can go with any one of those 4 different ways. You know what I'm saying? For the badge setups, I'm gonna take the most I got for pretty much the 4, so it's gonna be like 6 finishing, 22 shooting, 22 playmaking, and 8 defense for the badge setup. So stay tuned for that. So yeah, I'm gonna give you guys the best badge setup for this build, in my opinion. So yeah, all we got left to go over is the height, weight, wingspan, the takeover, and then the badge setup. So yeah, let's go ahead and get straight into that. All right, so this is actually wasn't even gonna be in the video, but this is the most badges you can get on it. So pretty much, if you want to go with the finishing, you can, but you're not going to get the most, but you will get 10, 22, 23. That would be the most you can get with finishing. But the most badges to get on this build, you have to pretty much max everything on shooting, max everything on playmaking, and then put up as much as possible on your defense to wherever you want to put it, and you will get 11 defensive, 22 shooting, 23 playmaking, and 1 finishing. And you wouldn't have nothing on finish, so I wasn't going to put this in here because that. But I can see a lot of people making this build actually. Now I'm thinking about it, because what people want to do is they want to shoot, they want to be able to do pick and rolls and stuff like that, and be able to stick defense and let their big man be in the paint. Like, they on the 3-point line, they big man in the paint. This would go perfectly with like a finisher, a 2-way finisher, a paint beast, anything like that. So if you want to make this build, do it. This is the most badges you can possibly get on this build. So yeah. All right, next is going to be the height. Now for the body type, that really doesn't matter for a build like this, so you can go with any one of those. But for the height, a lot of people like to go to be surprised, you be surprised, but then a lot of people like to go 6'2" on a build like this that can't do anything on defense. Now, do that at your own risk. What I would do is go 6'5", because I can't be no type of liability on defense. You know what I'm saying? I just can't do it, because I like to play a lot of different types of game modes. I don't like to just play 2s where I know if I keep scoring, I'm not gonna really have to play defense. Because what if I actually have to play defense? What if my teammates fail? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just go 6'5". I wouldn't go with the risk of going 6'2", 6'3", none of that. I wouldn't really risk going anything below 6'5". Maybe 6'4", but 6'5", in my opinion, the best height for this build. All right, next for the weight. The weight I went is 175 pounds. That's gonna get you lateral quickness, acceleration, and vertical, while losing interior defense and strength. Now, if you went with my way, obviously you probably want to even out the interior defense, or if you went with the other one that was getting a little bit of interior defense, but still, this is the way I would go. All right, next is going to be the wingspan. So for the wingspan, We went with minimum wingspan because that's probably gonna be the most popular thing to do. What I would do if I was making this joint, I would probably go with max wingspan. If not max wingspan, 1 off the max. So that's really something that you can really think about doing because it's gonna make your defense that much better. Because this is a build that's gonna have it all on offense. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is gonna be able to do it. It's gonna be able to shoot and dribble. You know what I'm saying? That's really all this build really needs to do. You know what I'm saying? Space the floor as much as possible and create from everywhere on the court. Pretty much can do that to the highest possible ability of any build. Dribble and shoot, yeah. So, yeah, I would probably go long wingspan to be able to have a better defense. Now, with that being said, no matter if you go long wingspan, in the middle, short wingspan, it really doesn't matter. You're still going to be getting +4 to all your attributes if you hit 99. You're going to get +5 to all your attributes if you hit 99.9. And then you can get the gym rat badge to get another +4. If you don't know how to get the gym rat badge, I have an entire video dedicated to that. It's not even 10 minutes. It's literally like only 8 minutes. You can just go ahead and watch that joint. It's really, really simple and easy to get. I'm not going to lie. It's not patched at all. If people tell you it's patched, it's not patched. But yeah, man, this is the wingspan I would go with on this build. All right, next, this is where it really gets tricky. This is where it can really get tricky. You can go with sharp takeover to really be like really, really glitchy and comp. This is probably like the most comp takeover out of all of these takes. Shot creator takeover is kind of like sharp takeover, but you can get +10 to your ball control. Playmaker takeover is gonna really help you dribble, but it's not gonna give you any. It's not gonna give you +10 to either mid range or 3. So, like, if you don't know, shot creator and sharp takeover gives you both of those +10. Slasher, in my opinion, is probably the most well-rounded takeover when it comes to how many things it gets. But for this build, it doesn't really help it that much. So I don't really see the point in going slasher takeover. So it's really only 3 options you got: playmaker, shot creator, or sharp. If you want to be really, really comp, go sharp. Shot creator takeover is you actually could consider going shot creator takeover. I think a lot of people actually go shot creator takeover on this build, but for me, because I just want to have fun, I probably just go playmaker takeover, and it also will help your teammates hit shots at a higher rate, make your lobs that much easier, and stuff like that. So yeah, go ahead, go with play take. You can also make people fall, and the build comes out as a playmaking shot creator, similar to Stephen Curry, D'Angelo Russell, and Jamal Murray. All we got left to go over in this video is the best bad setups for this build. So yeah, man, let's go ahead and get straight into that. All right, so like I said when I was going over the attributes, for the bad setups, we're gonna be going over pretty much whatever we got the most for. So the most finishing badges we got for any of those 4 builds was 6 potential upgrades. So for this bad setup, we're gonna have fancy footwork, gold, and slowly finisher gold. So for the people that got 4, instead of going gold, you just would go silver on both of these, and that would be the best bad setup for you. But yeah, man, this is easily the best bad setup. Slowly finisher is gonna get you the best animation. Fancy footwork is probably the most broken badge in the game. Not most broken finishing, but most broken badge, because long athlete in that badge is just overpowered. Hop steps galore. You know what I'm saying? It's just the easiest tool you're gonna ever get. So yeah. All right, next for the shooting badge, we got 22 upgrades to work with. This was the most we got in out of all those builds that we went over. So we got 22 of these joints to work with. So we got 4 Hall of Fame, 3 gold. First Hall of Fame we're gonna talk about is quick draw. That's gonna be the fastest you can get your jump shot possible, and this is a build that you want to be shooting as quick as possible. Range extender is gonna be pretty much helping you deep 3s, deep 2s, on the line 3s. Are gonna really be helping you substantially on deep 3s, because this is a build that can really, really shoot. And then we got hot zone hunter. For when you get hot zones, it's just gonna make your green window just that much bigger. Deadeye is gonna really be making it that much easier to shoot open shots. Even if people are closing out on you, you can even green higher contested shots off of closeouts and stuff like that. Corner specialist is what I use for my like fades and stuff, because if I'm fading, I'm going towards the corner, like whether that's the mid-range corner or the corner 3. That's where I really like to shoot my fades and stuff like that. So I do like using corner specialist. And silver is the best bang for your buck for corner specialist. If you don't know, green machine, silver, that's the best bang for your buck. Green machine. Is it the best green machine? By no means, because if you go gold, Hall of Fame is gonna be better. So you can go Hall of Fame on that and not put on volume shooter. But volume shooter, if you don't know, as you keep shooting and keep shooting, your make percentage goes higher and higher for the next shot and the next shot. And as your make percentage gets higher, your green window gets bigger. Now, I didn't really go too in detail on green machine, but if you don't know, green machine, it makes the biggest difference on your green window. So as you're getting greens and consecutively getting greens, your make percentage is going higher to make the next shot. So as your make percentage is going higher, your green window is getting bigger. And it makes the biggest difference on the green window than any other badge in this game. The only other badge that's even remotely close is Diamond, and that's not even a shooting badge. So yeah. Alright, next is the playmaking badge setup for this build. So we got 22 upgrades to work with. So we got Hall of Fame quick first step, Hall of Fame floor general, Hall of Fame tight handles, Hall of Fame ankle breaker. Tight handles, I went with that because not only does it help you like really get size ups and stuff like that, but it also can take ankles with dribble moves, regular dribble moves and stuff like that, and it's gonna really go good with my playmaking takeover. Ankle breaker is gonna really just enhance that badge to a whole nother level, and with playmaking takeover is gonna really help me get ankles a lot, especially off of half spins and stuff like that. Then we got bailout. That's the best bang for your buck bronze badge in the game. So anytime I'm getting double team, passing out any type of shot, whether it's a dunk, layup, three, midi, it doesn't matter. It's gonna give me a higher chance of actually completing that pass. Then we got unpluckable handles for days. Handles for days is actually really underrated for how important it is. If you really want to have stamina as much as possible, you want to have handles for days. Gold is probably the best bang for your buck. You're only gonna have a 4% better stamina thing if you have it at Hall of Fame, so just go gold. Unpluckable is the best unpluckable. You don't need to go past that. It's gonna be it's one of the most inconsistent badges ever in 2K, but you have to have it on so that you don't get ripped. Now, am I saying you're never gonna get ripped? That's not what I'm saying. You will get ripped. It's 2K20. You will get ripped. But with that being said, you need to have unpluckable on silver. It's just that simple. So yeah, man, this is the best playmaking badge setup for this build. Now, I didn't even go over floor general and quick first step, so let me go over those real quick. Quick first step is gonna help you speed boost to do whatever you're trying to do. Whether you're going for contact dunks, regular dunks, threes, middies, off the dribbles, it doesn't really matter. Floor general is gonna give you +4 to all your teammates on offense. To all your teammates' attributes on offense. So yeah, man, that's, like I said, the best playmaking badge setup for this build. And alright, last but not least is going to be the defensive rebounding badge setup. So we got Intimidator Gold, Clamps Gold. That's pretty much the simplest, the most obvious badge that you're gonna need on this build. Clamps, you need that just so you can't get blown by, play the best on-ball defense possible, whether you're playing full court, half court, going against ISO, going against screens. You need to have that badge on. Intimidator is gonna have you getting the best shot contest possible in any situation, whether you're using chase down, whether you're using rim protector, whether you're using pogo stick. Intimidator is gonna help you even if you're just not jumping for blocks. You can just put your hands up. It's gonna get you the best shot contest possible in any situation. Now, if you have a low interior defense, it's gonna be way more inconsistent. Now, if you have a low perimeter defense, it's gonna be way more inconsistent. But like I always say, you need to have those things as high as possible so that this badge can be as consistent as possible. Then for the last two badges, Taste Down Artist, I literally had that badge on strictly to be able to get the animations. So if you don't know, as soon as you put bronze Chase Down Artist on, you unlock the animations pretty much to get chase down blocks and stuff like that. And then we got Interceptor to be in them lanes as much as possible. So yeah, man, in my opinion, this is the best defensive badge setup for this build. But yeah, man, this is gonna be the end of the video. This is gonna be the best playmaking shot creator build in the game. I'll show you guys 4 different ways to make it. I went over the best pie charts, the best position, the best attributes, the best height, weight, wingspan, the best takeover, all the way down to the best badge setups for the finishing, the shooting, the playmaking, and the defensive badge setup. So yeah, man, for that alone, please leave a like on this video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you know we got more videos coming out every single day. Turn on post notifications, be the first to every single one of my videos. Share this video to anybody you think this will help. But yeah, man, it's your boy Fitz, man. And I'm out this bit, man.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Yeah! I heard it talking shit, but ain't nothing. Tips on the stick, yeah, that clip hold 100. Okay, out the pouch, out the onion. Heard it talking down, but he ain't get money.